Hey guys, this is how you make the most successful Atayef dough ever. Trust me, I've tried them all. This one is a keeper. Atayef or Qatayef is the Middle Eastern version of pancakes. You can stuff them with whatever you can imagine. Walnuts, cheese, pistachios. You can make them sweet, you can make them salty. The choices are endless. Let's start making this very simple dough. I'm gonna make it all in the blender. To the blender, I'm gonna add half a cup of semolina, 2 cups of all-purpose flour, 1 teaspoon of instant yeast, half a teaspoon of baking powder, 2 tablespoons of sugar, and I'm gonna add 3 cups of water, and the water should be just a touch warm. And I mix and I scrape the sides if needed, and I add my baking soda at the end, and the batter is ready. I let the batter rest for only 5 minutes or until I heat the pan. I fill it inside this bottle, which will make it easier for me to handle. As you can see, the batter is very liquidy, and this is how I want it. Here I'm showing you that I used a cast iron pan to begin with. I usually use a non-stick pan, but this time I wanted to use the cast iron pan, and that was a mistake because the Qatayef kept on sticking to the bottom of the pan. So the right thing to do is to use a non-stick heavy-duty pan. That will give you the best results. You want the heat to be between medium and medium-high. You should start to see bubbles as soon as you pour the batter. And it's gonna take about a minute in the pan. It's gonna start to cook from the outside and then the inside. When the pan is hot, I keep the temperature on medium, and I finish the whole thing. Golden color at the bottom and small bubbles on top. That's what you're looking for. This is how the dough should look like. It's very spongy, very soft. It's ready to be filled with whatever I like. I'm gonna fill it with a mixture of walnuts, cinnamon, nutmeg, sugar, and rose water. And all the amounts are in the description box below for the fillings and everything else. I'm gonna fill some with walnuts. I'm gonna fill the other half with panela cheese, and this cheese is an awesome cheese for this kind of dessert. I'm gonna write the name in the description box below. It has just the right amount of saltiness. It melts beautifully. It's a great dessert cheese. I have some baby ones that I'm gonna serve without frying or grilling, raw. I'm gonna fill with a cheesecake mixture. I made this mixture out of heavy whipping cream that I whipped with a little bit of sugar and a little bit of cream cheese. I added some vanilla and some raspberries, fresh raspberries. That's gonna be the filling for my baby Qatayef. This is how I'm gonna cook the Qatayef. I'm gonna bake them in a 400 degrees oven. I'm gonna brush them with a little bit of vegetable oil on both sides, and I'm gonna bake them for like 10 minutes. Some people deep fry the Qatayef. I'm gonna show you now how to do it, but I prefer, for health reasons, they're lighter, just to bake them. After they bake, I drizzle with a little bit of simple syrup or honey or whatever you like. And the simple syrup is simply made by boiling 2 cups of sugar, 1 cup of water. When it comes to a boil, I add 1 tablespoon of lemon juice and I let it boil for 5 to 6 minutes. The dough turned out to be amazing. The filling, everything about the Qatayef was excellent. I hope you give it a try soon. And until next time, bon appetit!